Doctors taking their own lives. It's an epidemic sweeping through the medical industry. One some experts say is being swept under the rug.
Team 12's Jen Wall investigates the growing problem nationwide and shows us what Valley Hospital leaders are doing to protect their own physicians. Jen?
Yeah, good morning to you both. You know, we turn to doctors to help and fix us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They see and treat the most traumatic cases, some life-saving victories, others devastating losses. So when the stress becomes too much, who is taking care of them?
October 2012.
I was sitting in the second row of a funeral for a really top-rated, awesome pediatrician in town who shot himself in the head.
Another physician suicide victim brought Dr. Pamela Weibel to a startling realization.
And I just started counting the number of doctors that I had lost to suicide, and I literally left that funeral with like 10 that I knew of, just literally that I could count up in a few minutes.
Since 2012, Dr. Weibel has been confidentially tracking physician suicides and raising awareness. As of May 17th, the list has grown to 949 lives lost, primarily in the U.S., and she says that's just the tip of the iceberg.
It's more than this one man, and it's more than these 10 people.
What is plaguing all these doctors, even medical students?
We just had another doctor jump and commit suicide from Mount Sinai.
A problem also spotlighted in a new documentary, Do No Harm.
I cannot allow my profession to destroy these beautiful, idealistic, brilliant, compassionate healers.
An estimated 300 to 400 physicians commit suicide in the U.S. every year, and they were less likely to get help than non-physicians, according to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
You are the one that had to tell that mother that her 3-year-old died in the car accident, and believe me, you can still hear that mother screaming for the rest of your life.
In the Valley, Banner hospitals recognize that dangerous trend.
Their level of burnout is increasing year after year.
So they are finding new ways to tackle the heightened stress and pressure that doctors deal with.
Things like building the social community for physicians, improving their own individual wellness, and supporting them.
Giving the medical field similar decompression time as police and fire departments do.
You're having a normal reaction anyone would have after seeing that much trauma.
And even though asking for help to ease that trauma can be the toughest step to take, in this case, it's the best chance at healing.
The Do No Harm documentary will kick off an international tour at medical schools and hospitals. And also, if you or someone you know needs help, there are lifelines locally and nationally. For links, go to our website, 12news.com. You can also check out Dr. Weibel's blog there. Paul?